Hi everyone, today we're looking at Unit 3, Lesson 5, Culture and Society. Here are our standards and objectives, which you can pause to read. And here are some of the important vocab terms that we're going to be going over today. Culture and society. Culture is the beliefs, customs, practices, and behaviors of a group of people. They can change over time. For example, America in 1924 had a different culture than in 2024. What's involved in culture? Culture is language, laws, religion, values, food and clothing, customs, music, pastimes, architecture, manners, and more. Society is a group of people who share a culture and organize to meet needs. There can be one or many cultures or societies in a location. Cultures and societies can be over small or large areas. It could be in a workplace, a town, a state, a nation, or a continent. Let's look at family. The most basic unit of any society is a family. Family structures vary in different cultures. Two common family units are the nuclear family and the extended family. A nuclear family is a family that consists of parents and their children. An extended family includes parents, children, and other family members such as grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins. In developing countries, it can become common for extended families to work or live together. Types of societies. Every society has a social structure, a pattern of organized relationships among people in society. People interact with one another in many ways. Some examples would be sports teams or clubs, school, and work. Societies often organize members according to their social class. A social class is a group of people living in similar economic conditions. In modern societies, the main grouping are upper class, middle class, and lower class. Wealthy, highly educated investors would be part of the upper class. A poor, uneducated farm worker would be part of the lower class. In developed countries such as the United States, most people are in the middle class. Language. Culture could not exist without language. The set of spoken sounds, written symbols, or hand gestures that is language makes it possible for people to communicate. Without language, people would not be able to share information or ideas. They could not pass on cultural traits to their children. Language often vary from one culture to another. Within a country, differences in language can keep people from distinct cultures apart and make it harder to unify the country. Language differences can also keep people in different countries apart by preventing communication. People who speak different languages sometimes turn to a third language in order to communicate with each other. In modern times, English has often served as a common language for people around the world. Here we can look at different language groups, which are languages that are similar or from a common root language. Some of the key ones around the world are Indo-European languages, which include English, Sino-Tibetan, Niger-Congo, Africo-Asiatic, and more. And you can see on the map using the key which languages go where. Religion is a system of worship and belief, including the nature of one or many gods. The main religions of the world are shown on the map below, and they include Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, Sikhism, Judaism, and traditional religions. Cultural diffusion. Cultural diffusion occurs when a trait from one culture spreads to another. This can happen from trade, war, and migration. Trade can spread new foods, words, beliefs, and clothing. There can be both positive and negative impacts from cultural diffusion. One positive would be new ideas leading to new freedoms. One negative could be a loss of traditional beliefs and culture. Here are some examples of cultural diffusion. For food, tomatoes are native to South America. They reached Europe by cultural diffusion and then returned to Americas in dishes brought by European settlers like spaghetti and pizza. Language. Citrus fruits was called nagramgi in South Asia. Then that became naranja in Southwest Asia in Arabic, and finally it became orange in English in Europe. So that word for orange or citrus fruits went through multiple different places to become orange, what we have today. Let's look at religion. Buddhism was formed in India. It was brought to Tibet, China, Myanmar, Thailand, and Cambodia. And then it went from China to Japan, Korea, and Vietnam. And then eventually it was brought from those countries in East Asia and Southeast Asia to the United States. Technology. New technology can have positive and negative impacts. The internet connects people from around the world, but can be used in harmful ways. One positive in an increase in technology is an increase in standard of living, which is the level of comfort enjoyed by a person or society. For example, medicine increases life expectancy, education can lead to a higher paying job, and inventions like the microwave make cooking faster. Before you complete your lesson, make note that today has a quiz, not a quick check. And we will do a review game in class on Wednesday, the 20th, to prepare for the quiz covering Unit 3, Lesson 1, 4, and 5. If you happen to miss that live lesson before you take your quiz, you can find the recording on your message board.